All right, cat lovers, let's talk about the absolute kings and queens of chaos, our everyday, regular house cats. Not lions, not tigers, not leopards. I'm talking about the little meow meows living in our homes, ruling our couches, and knocking things off our tables for sport. Today, we're diving into the funniest, silliest, most ridiculous things cats do. And if you've got a cat, I guarantee at least one of these is happening in your house on a daily basis. Let's start with the clumsy moments. People think cats are these graceful, elegant creatures, like ballerinas in fur coats. But the truth, they're actually professional stunt doubles for slapstick comedies. You've seen it. The dramatic crouch, the focused eyes, the perfect jump calculation. And then, boom, they miss the ledge by half an inch and flop like a furry sack of potatoes. And the best part, they always pretend it was intentional. Like, yes, human, I meant to fall into this plant. It was part of my art piece called Dignity Lost. Honestly, cats have mastered the art of failing with confidence. Now, as funny as the flops are, nothing, and I mean nothing, tops the legendary midnight zoomies. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's 3 a.m, you're dead asleep. Suddenly, your cat activates like it's been possessed by NASCAR spirits. They're sprinting down the hallway, bouncing off the furniture, sliding on the floor like a hockey puck, and you're lying there wondering if you're being haunted by a very small, very fast ghost. And the way they stare at you mid-zoomie, like, don't question me, human. This is for the good of the universe. Every cat owner has that moment of pure terror, the sound of something crashing in the living room, followed by silence, followed by your cat casually strolling back like nothing happened. Speaking of chaos, let's talk about cats versus everyday objects. Some of these battles are legendary. For example, the mirror. To us, it's just glass. To your cat, it's an alternate dimension filled with a rival who looks suspiciously like them. They'll either attack it with fury or stare at it for hours, like they've just met their twin brother in another timeline. Then there's the classic cucumber prank. And listen, the cucumber did nothing wrong, but to your cat, it's apparently a deadly green snake sent from the underworld. Vacuum cleaners. Oh, please. The vacuum is the dragon of the living room. Your cat either flees in terror like it's the apocalypse, or they sit there and glare at it like, one day machine, one day. And don't get me started on the laser pointer. Humans think it's harmless fun. Cats think it's the ultimate quest. They chase, they leap, they pounce, and in the end, nothing. The dot disappears and your cat is left wondering if their entire existence has been a lie. Of course, part of what makes cats hilarious is their attitude problem. Let's face it, cats don't think they live with us. We live with them. They've got that permanent look of judgment, like you just embarrassed the entire family by existing. You give them food, they glare at it like, this is not what I ordered. You try to pet them? Sometimes it's fine. Other times it's like you've committed treason. Their affection is on a very strict schedule. They'll curl up in your lap only when you're busy, ignore you when you're free, and demand attention exactly 3 minutes before your Zoom call. Cats don't have mood swings, they are mood swings. 1 second, purring angel. Next second, clawed menace. And yet somehow we love every second of it. Now, let's move on to the sounds cats make. And let me tell you, they have a full soundboard. There's the soft little mew that's basically hello. The long dramatic meow at the food bowl that clearly means, you've betrayed me by letting me starve for 20 whole minutes. The little chirps and trills when they see a bird outside, which translates roughly to, if not for this window's sparrow, you would meet your doom. And, of course, the infamous 3 a.m. yowl. You know the one. It sounds like a cross between a foghorn and a ghost. You leap out of bed in terror, only to find your cat sitting in the hallway like, what? I'm practicing my opera. Go back to sleep. Honestly, cats are the weirdest voice actors on the planet. But if there's one universal truth about cats, it's this. They are obsessed with boxes. You could spend $100 on the fanciest cat tree, and your cat will ignore it for the cardboard box it came in. To a cat, a box is safety, comfort, invisibility cloak, and thrown all in one. It doesn't even have to fit them. They'll squeeze their giant fluffy bodies into a box the size of a cereal bowl and sit there proudly like, yes, perfect, this is my kingdom. And it's not just boxes. Cats will cram themselves into drawers, sinks, laundry baskets, even shoes. Basically, if you own it, your cat believes it is their new nap spot. Now, what about cats with other pets and humans? Oh boy, cats and dogs. It's like a buddy comedy where one character is hyper and goofy and the other one just sighs a lot. The dog's all like, friend, friend, and the cat's like, calm down, Clifford, I'm trying to brood dramatically here. Cats with babies, sometimes sweet and cuddly, sometimes suspicious, like, why is this tiny human so loud? Do they even know how to groom themselves? And cats with humans? Let's be honest, they love us, but they also think we're servants. The number one victim of cat dominance? Our laptops. Every cat owner knows the struggle. So what have we learned today? Cats are clumsy, dramatic, chaotic, and full of attitude. They fight mirrors, fear cucumbers, sprint like lunatics at 4 a.m., and claim every cardboard box as sacred territory. They hiss at vacuums, judge our life choices, make bizarre noises at the worst possible hours, and treat laptops like personal thrones. But you know what? That's exactly why we love them. Because under all that sass, chaos, and fluff, they're hilarious little companions who make life 1,000 times more entertaining. So here's your homework. Go give your cat a hug, but only if they allow it. If they don't, wait until they're in a box. And hey, if your cat has done something so funny it deserves an award, share it in the comments, because I want to laugh at your cat too. Hit like if your cat has ever woken you up at 3 a.m. Subscribe for more feline chaos. And don't forget to ring the bell so your cat can stare at you in judgment when you do. And remember, cats may own the house, but they also